Hi, and a warm welcome to everyone, especially to our future HDR students. I'm Dr. Vinod Balasubramaniam, co-leader, Infection and Immunity Research Strength, and a senior lecturer in the Jeffrey Chia School of Medicine and Health Sciences, Monash University, Malaysia. In the next couple of minutes, I will walk you through what are the current research areas in our research strength, what are the current projects in the pipeline, and also impact generated by our students in our research strength. Now, let's look at the three main research areas in our infection and immunity research strength. First one, comparative host-pathogen interactions. Students will look into complex interactions between a pathogen and its host and how it causes disease. Now, we will try to use various molecular biology techniques to stop this interaction, thus stopping the infection. Next, community and clinical-based studies. Now, this will look into large surveillance of disease hotspot areas in Malaysia. One example being dengue. Students will be able to look into dengue patients, both symptomatic and asymptomatic, to find any clue to predict disease severity. Right? Third one being antivirals, diagnostics, and vaccines, where students will look into various compounds, right? Whether they can use these compounds to stop viral infection. And and some of the projects which I've explained before fall in these research areas, right? Some of them include mapping and characterization of various interactions between viruses and host proteins, right? Development of diagnostics for detection, right? One example being chikungunya diagnostics, whether we can develop a detection method at point of care, which is lacking currently. Students will also be able to look at the development of various animal models, whether we can use these animal models to look at how disease progresses, right? And whether we can screen any antiviral compounds using these animal models, right? We are also looking into development of various virus inhibitors to stop virus from entering the cell, right? And also antiviral screening platform based on natural compounds. Our students have found exciting compounds, natural and synthetic, and the ability of these compounds to stop virus infection. One example being dengue and also chikungunya. Next, students will be able to look into various community and clinical-based studies, right? Like I explained before, whether they looking into symptomatic and asymptomatic patients, whether they can use data information from this to predict disease severity, right? We're also developing a project looking into overweight populations in Malaysia and whether this correlates with dengue disease severity, right? Whether overweight populations are prone to severe dengue compared to non-overweight patients. Now, what are the impacts generated by our students? HDR students in a research based in infection and immunity have been involved in various high impact publications over the years. They also had the opportunity to work with various internationally renowned groups. One example being the current Zika collaboration going on with Oxford University, right? Students also can contribute to the discovery of various novel biologics, therapeutics, and intervention against pathogens, right? Students will be able to contribute towards novel findings, right? Towards a better understanding of these infectious diseases, right? They also will have the opportunity to be trained into future principal investigators, exposure towards grant writing, exposure towards manuscript paper writing in the field of infectious diseases. We also concentrate on capacity building for the students, basically equipping them with various techniques important for the study of infectious diseases. Thank you very much. I hope I have convinced you to join our cluster. Thank you.